Let's dive into clients in the QuickLink CRM. We of course tried to simplify this. Down here you have your client pipeline. It's easy to update statuses. So let's say the random client here, let's say this random client who's under contract fell out of contract and they're a buyer. So let's say there was an issue with the inspection, so they backed out of that deal. So you just drop them over in the active client category again. Now let's say Joan Crawford, let's say that she decided never to call us again. So she ghosted us. So let's move her over there. Moving things around in this category is so easy. William Powell, you get a hold of him, he gives you a call back, you drop him over there. So now you guys are communicating. Now, if you prefer a list view, that is easy as well. Now you have everybody listed over here, and you can update their statuses to whatever you want. So you can say they're an active client here. This active client just goes under contract. Whoops, not under. Now the list table does not include anything closed or beyond. So it is the list view is active clients only. So how I just accidentally made that one person list as closed, let's go ahead and move her back to under contract because we skipped that. So we can go back over here, and here she is here under contract. Of course, you can get all the client details here. Call, text, email buttons, easy peasy to get in touch with anybody. Now adding a client, super easy as well. You got a button right up here, just click add client, and it allows you to add in the basic information for your client here. So let's go ahead and add somebody. I'm going to say that they're a seller, and I always put them in as new lead, but you can put them in wherever you like. I prefer the Kanban view, so right here's the new client. So what we can do to add all of their details is click their card to go to the client page. Then you have their basic information that we just inputted here. To add all the extra information, you just click edit client. To add their address information, just put this. All right, so we got their address there. They're a new lead. Neighborhood, let's say they're in Pine Creek. Source, we'll say they came from Zillow. Now tags, so let's say they're really excited about selling the property, and they're an out-of-state client. So let's add those in. And the selling price, let's say that's $750,000. There we go. And we'll say they're a great client living abroad right now. And we go ahead and hit save. Page reloads, and here we are. Now we got their address in here. The sales price is $750,000. Gives us a created time, so that's when the clock starts ticking for a lot of the APIs. Contacts. So let's say we want to add our title contact. So let's go ahead and put Greg on this one. So Greg is going to be the title person. If we want to share that information with the client, we just hit the share button and it'll pop up a text message to go to the client. Of course, down here there's no completed tasks at this point, and we haven't created any pending tasks. So let's go ahead and create a new task. Give it a due date. Let's say let's do Monday. Don't like working on the weekend. Not going to assign it to anybody at this point, and we'll give it a medium priority. So the page will refresh. And there it is. It tells us that it's open. So now we can also go to the clients page. So this is your clients page. It does initially show 18. It'll show as many as 36. You can hit more. I only have 18 in the system right now, but it'll load as many as 36. Then you'll have to use your filters to find them from that point. But of course, you got your buttons here. Click to call, text, or email. You can view their details And if you don't like the card view, this icon right here takes you over to the list view. So you can update statuses here as well, just as you can on the front page. The phone numbers, the email addresses are all clickable, and you can actually click here to go to the client page and get more details there. Adding a client from this page is easy as well. You just hit the Add Client button, just like you do on the dashboard. It pops up a window and you just enter the information. It's all pretty basic. All the details go into the client page. That's where you're going to add a lot of your details on that. So this allows you to quickly add clients. Now, something interesting on the client page is I included landing pages on here because, well, this is how clients get into your system. So let's say you ran some YouTube advertisements and you want to create a landing page. Well, there's your landing page. That URL right there, you just click it to copy, and here's what it looks like. Of course, if you've uploaded a logo, this logo here will be yours, not the QuickLink CRM logo. But I just ask the client, so they click through and they're left on a page just is easy. It puts in their first, last name. Are they a buyer, a seller, a renter, phone number, email, and any additional information. They submit it and they inject directly into the database. And QuickLink CRM will send you an email telling you there is a new client in the database for you. Back to the CRM. Now, you can also generate QR codes. I don't do it on this page because QR Code Monkey does an extremely good job. It's one of the few places that allows you to add your own logo into the QR code. So I encourage you to do that. Super easy. So we got a link there right off of the page so you can do that. And then you can use that QR logo to put on like your showing sheets or, even put online, whatever you want to do so people can scan it there. And it sends them to those selected pages. You could use it for anything, straight from your website, your business card, TikTok, Twitter, wherever you want to put that QR code or the link, it'll send it to that form and it'll inject into the database which one of those was used. So you'll know exactly where that client came from. In a nutshell, that is how you work with clients within the QuickLink CRM. Really easy. Tried to stay focused on this. Not a lot of stuff you don't need, just what you do. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.